How's it going? This is Chad Calhagen. Now, I was really excited that Cricket rolled out this 2 lines for $80 plan. MTR had kind of spilled the beans about this a few days ago, so I was looking forward to it. Um, Pretty sweet. So basically, it's 2 unlimited lines for $80. The main the main drawback is just the fact that instead of getting the 8 megabits per second per line on the more expensive unlimited plans that Cricket has, not that they're that expensive, but they cost more. That's all I'm saying. These ones are capped for speed, just like the AT&T prepaid unlimited lines at the 3 megabits per second. Now, a lot of people don't like that. Honestly, I could care less. I mean, I'm not going to be trying to share this connection with like all the devices in my house, so obviously that would not work. I mean, you're not technically allowed to hotspot off of your Cricket Unlimited plans anyway. So, of course, they're not worried about that, but I mean, there are ways to do it. So, check out my other videos. But anyway, yeah. Um, I think this is fine. I've got 2 lines of Cricket service currently myself, and I immediately, when I got up this morning, I upgraded them both to this plan because you got to have 2 lines of service. Um, this this plan is normally only, what was it, like $5 cheaper than the other one, so it's like 60 for the regular one, and then uh this one is 55, and then there is a group save discount I noticed that will probably just kind of take the place of this one once this deal expires, where you get the usual, $10 less, so then you'd have a 55 line and a $45 line for this plan. But right now, for a limited time, and they're not giving us an end date, because why would they? They would want you to act now. I don't blame them. Limited time. So you can get 2 of them, and how it works is you swap the plan on the 1 line, and then the second line, you get a $30 discount. So that's how that works, and super easy to change if you currently have Cricket service open. Just they'll prorate you for the remainder of your bill. So for me, I only had to pay what was like 12, $13, something like that. And then because it was prorated, and then I got them both switched. So really nice. Video streaming is a maximum of 1.5 megabits per second, which is that SD quality, about approximately 480p. Not really a big deal, because honestly, when I was trying to save my data anyway, I was only watching 480p, 360p. I mean, because I didn't want to use up all my data, so I'm used to having that lower video quality anyway. That doesn't matter to me. So yeah, we'll see how this one works. I'm gonna update you because I'm gonna be using this plan, and I'll let you know if I notice the speed. Because honestly, I'm not worried about it. I mean, the price is great. I mean, geez, man. I mean, you got like 2 lines for $40 a piece with like unlimited data. Like, come on. Like, I can't find much to complain about for that. Let's see though, if I notice a huge slowdown. Because, for example, now one thing I'm a little curious about is on the standard plans, you've got the 4G LTE speeds capped at 8 megabits per second, and then if you down to 4G in your coverage, that's going to get sliced in half, and then that's going to be only 4 megabits per second. So what I'm wondering is this going to get sliced in half as well when I'm rolling 4G? So am I going to go from having the 3 megabits per second down to 1.5, like for video streaming, but just for everything? I don't know. These are questions that I hope to answer or maybe find in the small print in the near future, because I was kind of researching this a little bit, because I'm not the type of person, I don't like to just record a video when I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I like to know what I'm talking about, or I like to say I'm not totally sure, I'm just guessing. So, all right, so that's all I have right now. But yeah, as I mentioned, the main stipulation is that it's a 2-line thing. You can't just it's not like when you're at the grocery store and it's like buy 2 for $1, and then sometimes you're not locked into the quantity. You can buy 1 and it will only be 50 cents. Not how this works. Okay, so for this you have to have 2 lines. And as I mentioned, you get the $30 discount on the second one to offset, and there you go. So I guess that's all I have to say about this, because as I mentioned, I'm going to be using this plan myself, and my wife also has a line and she'll be using it. So if she mentions to me, hey, I'm noticing a slowdown, or if I'm noticing slowdowns myself, like noticeable, I mean, obviously it's slower, but I'm talking like noticeable, this sucks type of stuff, I mean, I will let you know. But I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to be fine. And for the price, I mean, because we already had 2 4 gigabyte plans. So we had one was 40, the other one with the group save discount was 70. So for this right here, I mean, we're talking only $10 extra in our situation to go from having 4 gigs a piece to completely unlimited. It's completely no brainer. So if you're sitting in the same boat and you also have just a couple lines, and you're either on the 1 gigabyte plan or you're on the 4 gigabyte plan, or hell, even if you're up on the next plan up, what is it, 8 gigabytes now? Try this out. I mean, don't just look at the speed and be like, forget it, because Cricket is great, and they're not going to make you stick to it. They're not going to be like, no, for the rest of the month you're stuck with this. No, of course not. You don't like the plan? Go in there and change it again. This is a completely win-win situation, because you either do this, save some money, get unlimited data, well, okay, up to 22 gigabytes, and then maybe during periods of network congestion, as they say, you might get throttled a little bit, but it's not even going to be constantly. You can double, triple, quadruple that 22 gigs, and you're not going to be throttled all the time. It's only going to be when they need that extra bandwidth for the other people who haven't used that much, or the postpaid customers, whatever. Don't worry about it. Give it a shot. If you don't like it, downgrade or upgrade. You're not stuck with anything with Cricket. That's why Cricket's awesome. So, all right, thanks for watching this video. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one.